Hello everyone, welcome back to Second Life Travels once again, and today we are looking at Pacifique, if I'm even pronouncing that right, I'm not sure. As you can see here, it's a nice half-sim area here, very tropical. There are some cave portions to it, and a bit of like islandish looking area over there too, but we're getting to. There's also a big area underwater as well, so uh, it's actually really nice to look at, and you don't even notice the underwater stuff yet, but it's pretty expansive, so it's pretty neat too. But first we're going to go ahead and take a look around this area first, this little bit of a elevated area, kind of mountainy, I guess you would call it. Got some nice waterfalls here off the bits over there. And we'll just go ahead and start here and walk across upwards. Like, pretty much the halfway point of the sim is segregated from whatever's on the other half by this giant wall over there, which they've made nice looking by adding waterfalls and other stuff to it. We got some hazelnut too, that's nice. Yeah, nice little like flower area, garden, I guess you'd call it. Got some birds hanging out here, just at the bird bath. Not sure what type of bird it is though. Even have like the sunshine rays coming down as well. You butterflies going around too. All really nice little details. Now, at the moment I have my draw distance at 200 meters, and it pretty much showcases the entire area, which is pretty nice. I can see even some of the stuff that's far off of that way. Like, maybe only the furthest out might not be popping up right away, but I think there's not much else beyond what we're seeing over there. The bird bath with a bird on it. This one's more bluish than the last one we saw. Nice little butterfly running around. Stone that's covered in, looks like roses perhaps. Some sort of red flower. And here we're getting up towards the bridge, which is going to lead us over towards the wall I was talking about. We got a nice view of some of the waterfalls going here. Let's head on up. It looks like somebody left a towel here. Yeah, we have a little bit of a trail to follow here, so let's go ahead and pick up on it and head on out. They do have some teleporters around. I've seen a couple of them already, so I guess it's just for being able to teleport to different spots here on the parcel. Didn't mean to jump. Ooh, I like the candles. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I usually don't see candles like this outside of like more darker sims, so it's neat to see them hanging about in like a nice little casual spot there. It looks like we have a little entrance here that we can go ahead and take a look at. Looks like it's leading us through some, I'm assuming like some ruins, it looks like. Or at least maybe like some stones. A nice little waterfall here dripping on the floor. Nothing beyond it though. I think we're seeing like something blossoming in the air here or something, or maybe it's just bubbles. I'm not quite sure. Well, we got a well. Let's go ahead and peek inside of it. Well, we do have a little bit of detail inside of it. We got a little bit of water, and we also have a flower growing in it. That's neat. A lot of the butterfly... Oh, they move around, too. I don't know if they actually did that because I got close, or if it's just on a timer of some sort. Well, that's a nice little detail of the tree with the branches growing off the side of the stone there. We're heading off into another garden-like area over here. A lot of white little flowers covering this center stone. You can see a little bit of rain off in the distance too. Another nice little waterfall here. This one looks like it has a little pond you can sit at too. Looks like lily pads in the water as well. It's a nice little detailing. Nice set of flowers with some sunshine coming down on it. That's a nice little tree there. Looks like maybe cherry blossoms, perhaps? Or is it just pink leaves? I think it may be cherry blossoms. Another bird sitting down there, too. That's one of the ones we saw at the bird bath earlier, I think. Well, we have a little cave in here, which has some nice candles and other things going on. Looks like mushrooms and other types of plants. And some sitting spots here too. Could just go out this way, I think. Yep. And I think we can actually go back around beyond this too. There's another nice little waterfall with a nice little stream running through too. I think they interconnect with the other waterfall and then go down here into the water proper. Yeah, we're up against the wall I was talking about before. Another waterfall. I do like the detailing with these because they have a little bit of water at the bottom of them compared to some of them that don't. Like at other places, I mean, that they have some waterfalls that don't like actually show the fact that the water is hitting the ground like that. I think that's a cool little detail. And we're back where we started, so we can go ahead and take a look at lower ground at this point. We're almost ready to go off into the islands over there, but there is one more spot I want to take a look at, which is down here, but fairly close still. It's in fact an entire cave system. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, shall we? Nice little view of the out there, though. Another teleporter like I was talking about. They have a couple of them around. Makes for easy access to getting to all these places. We'll just pop open this door. We got rain going on here too inside. But here we have an entire, like, dragon altar going on here. And plus a monster hanging out over here too. He doesn't seem too particularly bothered by us. This altar does look familiar to me. Here we have a nice little dragon statue too. Like more of a Eastern dragon statue, I mean. And we have some nice alien looking floor here, with some bubbles and stuff like that going off it too. I guess these monsters live here, as we're starting to see more than one. Oh, that's a neat little thing there. Not sure exactly what you'd call it though. It's like a art thing, perhaps. It is neat with the bubbles coming off of some of the plants like that. It does give a little bit more of an alienish feel to them. And here we have even more of a interesting flora type place. Got glowing mushrooms, stalks that look like I don't know, you definitely kind of might see some stuff like this in a subterranean place like this. All glowy and rather fungusy, right? Because those things tend to live in dark places anyways. We have a very old-looking piano here, as it's been completely covered in moss and grass and things like that. We got some stalks coming out of these holes, too. Some really nice detail. Like, half the caves I go in don't put in anywhere near as much detail like this. It's really nice for it. It looks like we have two different paths here. Let's go down this one first to see some floating crystals, it looks like. Well, this place does kind of give off more of a, like, magical feel over here. Giant glowing ball up there. We have some stuff giving off what looks like spores, perhaps. And here we have something that looks a bit more tropical, or something on those lines. A lot of, looks like water on the ground, and you can see like drips of stuff coming off the plants. There's even a waterfall in the back. Nice little leaf seat, too. Very neat. Very neat indeed. Like, I feel like this would be something you would actually find similarly in, like, a cave in a jungle or something like that. I think that might be about it for the cave system here, so let's go ahead and head back out and check out the island portion of the place. Which, for the most part, we just have these tiny little islands over this way, and then we have pretty much one big one over that way. It also gets some, like, tubes to be able to float around on the surface of the water, too. They even have a dance ball here too. Didn't see that before. Yeah, over here is actually what I believe is off-sim stuff, yeah. So it does have a little bit of detail, even on the off of the sim too, which is always nice to see. But here's the big island here that has like the dance pavilion and a couple other things. I think this is probably where people mostly would hang out here. At the moment, this place is pretty empty. I'm here like in the very early morning, and I think there may be one other person here with me at the moment. But I've seen this place have like quite a few people at it before, so. And here we have sharks hanging out at the table, eating what looks like sushi or something along those lines. Guess that makes sense, right? Sharks would like sushi. And here's that dance pavilion I was talking about. Plenty of places to lounge around still around it. Bit more of the off-sim stuff over here. We also got some bamboo stalks, it looks like. Even have a bar. Plenty of bottles in the back. Looks like they're fully stocked. It looks like a pretzel wagon. I'm not sure what kind of like condiment you would put on pretzels like that. Maybe like honey mustard or something? It looks like lime juice down here. It's not lemonade, that's for sure. It's limes. It looks like we have some sort of dessert here. It looks like ice cream, or maybe something similar to that. One looks like a banana split, perhaps, and the other one's kind of like a strawberry with cookies in it. That's a nice looking cake. We have some animation here on the ground too. You can see some fish swimming by. Another teleporter. And we even have some monkeys hanging around too. And I think this is like a full-on grill over here. At least something similar to it, if not. So a pretty nice little, like, party island, I guess you could call it. Then we have a little bit more stuff off this way. Like over here in this little waterfall, this is a pretty nice little spot. It looks like maybe like a ferry off in the back there, too. And a couple more of these mini islands too. Got a little bit more trees off here against the wall. Oh, we found the person that's been sitting here with us. The other person on the sim, I mean. Let's see here. We have this nice little dragon that's sitting here too. I'm not sure if we can like land on the water here or not. Nope. You can see a little bit of the underwater area here that I was talking about. Like I was saying before, it's pretty expansive. And you really can't tell it's even down there unless you have, unless you fall down there or you have, like, the clear water, which I prefer not to have. Because I like having the, because I like having the water that you can't see through. Yeah, it looks like we have a lot of butterflies here, too. You see a nice little ad on the ground for the place, Pacifique. And we even have like a little shop over here for scuba diving. Which if you hadn't gone under the water before this, then this would definitely give you like the idea of the fact that there would be stuff underwater. You could even buy a full-on submersible. We got a dog here if it would, doesn't seem to want to load up at the moment for us. Oh, we have one of these things here that tells us how many people have been here. So it's been about, they've had about a total of 50,000 visitors. That's pretty nice. And they actually have an ad here for the underwater world, too. So that's pretty much what we're going to be hitting up here, too. But now we can see the dog. Just took a moment to load up. Yeah, we can go ahead and just hop down here, I think, now. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and swim about and take in this place. Like, I don't see many places that have this much detail to their underwater portion. Mostly it's like mermaid sims. Which, considering this is, their advertisement had a mermaid on it, then I think this, mermaids might be a big thing here. Yeah, it looks pretty wonderful down here. You even have some sharks going around in these ruins. I think it about ends right about here. Some more sharks. They all seem to be hanging around the ruins, it seems like. But I think this is pretty neat when you get something like this, where you have the surface, which is its own thing, and then you have this entire underwater area down here. That's just about as big as the surface. It's kind of like two worlds in one sim type of thing. Oh, we got an angry eel over here. Looks like there's a cave here, though, so let's go ahead and take a look inside of it. Got some neat looking lights here, too. Wonder where this will go. Okay, so it heads back here. Get a nice little picture. That's a nice little hideaway hole, I guess. I was wondering if maybe it was built into the caves we were at earlier, but I'm not sure where we are compared to the surface at the moment. A lot of different, it looks like octopuses, I think, over there. Kind of twirling around. We got some manta rays, too. Another octopus's tentacles coming out of the ruins. Oh, killer whale. Also known as the orca. Oh, we even have an underwater fountain here. We got some, like, slime things here. It looks like they have, like, cores and... Got a giant clam. Probably could sit in it if I was a mermaid, I imagine. And we even have a rival seahorse down here, or sea dragon. It's not just a seahorse, it's a sea dragon. Some mermaid statues. We have what looks like the octopus throne room or something like that. Yeah, we're about where we started at first, where this giant, like, palace thing is. Another shark swing by. As we started right about here. And we'll go ahead and check out the palace here for a moment. It's like another, like, dance spot, but for things like mermaids and whatnot, I think. And people in scuba gear. So it's neat that there's two dance spots, like, almost right on top of each other, but one's underwater and one's above the water. You even have spots where you can sit on hooks. It's all pretty neat, I have to say. I think that'll about do it for Pacifique here for us. It's a really nice sim, nice place to lounge about. And if you have a mermaid avatar, it works out really well too. So it's a very expensive underwater area here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Real soon.